We're not playing with that yet.
We're not playing?
We're not playing with that yet.
Right.
You're gonna play with it, but not yet.
All right.
All right, give me a countdown, Ty.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Hey everyone, welcome to the talk show. I'm your host, TV's RJ Sheedy. I gotta tell you, tonight we have a fantastic show on tonight. In just a few moments, we'll have on French teacher Ms. Lyda Buckley on. She'll be talking about the French Club and the French Foreign Exchange Student Program and the current condition of the French program in Milford. But right now, we got a great guest on. He's a Milford legend. He's been here for what seems like forever. He's a great teacher. He's enthusiastic about his teaching. He loves it. Everyone, this is Mr. Pinto. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
Good. I'm so glad you're here. You're just the best guest to have on right now.
Well, thank you.
You have a
Pleased
lot
to
of
be here.
energy, and I think you're going to bring a lot of vibrancy to this program. I don't know if that's a word, but vibrancy. So how was your high school career like?
Great. I enjoyed high school. I was lucky enough to be a very close friend of Paul Raftery, who was the principal of the Milford Public School Systems for about 35 years. So he actually became my mentor, and I actually went into education because of Paul Raftery.
Now, did you get good grades in high school?
Yes, I did. I was an A-B student.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, how was college like?
College was great. I went down to the University of Bridgeport in Connecticut, and I went there for graphic design, and I ended up double majoring in graphic design and photography. Great school, lousy area, but a really good school.
Now, when you went to college, did you know you wanted to study photography, or did you go there for other purposes?
I went there for graphic design. And in graphic design, you have to take photography courses, and then I really fell in love with photography, so I decided to double major.
Okay, now, you could have gone and done your own photography business, like more in studio or whatever, but you decided to come to education. Was that because of your principal, or is that what you really wanted to do?
Yes, but I did go into the private sector. As a matter of fact, I've been in business for the last 27 years.
Oh, nice.
I started working in New York City for a photographer, a fine art photographer. His name is William Wegman, and I was his lighting assistant. We actually ended up photographing the B-52's album cover. It was called Whammy back in 1982. So from there I graduated, went on to my own business in architectural photography. I would do interiors, exteriors, aerial photography, architecture, and weddings and portraiture, the whole thing. And then I got into education. One of the teachers, my former graphic arts teacher, fell sick, and they called me and asked me if I would just take over the class for a month. So they hired me for that month, and then the month ended up being 5 months, and then from there I just liked it so much. Here I am today, 27 years later.
It's actually pretty cool. That's cool how you actually got settled into Milford Public Schools without actually knowing you're going to remain here. That was actually pretty cool. Were you happy with staying here?
I'm very happy here. This is, again, I love Milford. I wasn't born in Milford, but this is where we moved to and moved from Portugal. So it's been my hometown. I mean, the public schools, my two brothers went through it, and all three of my sons. I love the school system, and I'm very passionate about it, and that's why I stay with it.
Cool. So you immigrated over from Portugal when you were a child?
7 years old.
7 years old. How was that experience?
It was a very interesting experience. We came from a little small town up by Spain. It's called the Noise. No electricity, no running water, no bathrooms. And when we first came here, the first time I actually saw a toilet, I thought it was the best, cleanest water ever. And they wanted me to soil it. But
what do you think of Milford Water now?
Oh, Milford Water, that's a different story.
Okay, let's not talk about them. They're in hot water after last night.
Yeah.
Now, right now, you are on the scheduling committee.
Yes.
Now, we have a fantastic arts program here that you are in charge of.
The practical arts.
The practical arts program. What would be the best schedule for our practical arts department here at Milford Heights?
Well, again, the practical arts department and the fine arts department would benefit from what we have now, as we have been benefiting, because of the 80 minutes hands-on. It's a great schedule because it gives the student a lot of time to prepare, execute, and then clean up after themselves. But overall, we do need a change to accommodate continuity in other areas such as math, science, English. So, we could come to a happy medium. But again, for my students, the best schedule is what we have now.
Okay, now, so if I understand this correctly, you prefer more in-classroom time with your students than a shorter period. Is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, the longer the better. Yes, yeah. I mean, 80 minutes is, like my courses that I teach in college. I teach at Mass Bay nights.
You just do it all, don't you?
I love it. And they're 3 hours long. I mean, and we can get a lot done
That's
there.
a lot of
But
time.
that's what the kind of course that, the kind of major that if they're going into digital imaging, graphic design, photography, they're longer courses. You're looking at 2 to 3 hour courses.
Correct. I can totally see more time in a classroom setting like this would be ample for us, because between coming in, settling down, having staff to give us the instructions, writing the passes, ready to go out with the camera and equipment and everything, by that time, class would be over with the new schedule. And
Yeah.
that would get nothing done,
Yeah.
which would be unfortunate for the process arts department. This year, last school year, you were nominated for the Louis P. Bertnazzi Teacher of the Year Award.
Can you edit these?
Okay, Louis P. Bertnazzi. How did this come about?
Again, students, parents, and teachers nominated me, and Mark McGilvery, who was very instrumental, and he wrote a really unbelievable letter, which I, very grateful for.
Now, did you win this?
No, I did not. No, but I mean, I did win. I mean, you look at it this way: just being nominated, I feel I won.
Really is a big honor for
it is an honor because more so than anything else, because I love education and in the history behind it, meaning. Louis Bertnazzi had the same mentor I did, Paul Raftery, which we're both very fond of, and because of him, we are where we are today. So that coming from Lou Bertnazzi meant a lot to me.
Correct. Now, I got to tell you, you really do deserve that award, because between your enthusiastic energy when it comes to teaching, between you always having a kid down in your room working on something with you, and your enthusiasm with kids and trying to get them into college, and I know you help kids out whose families are not familiar with the college application process. Yes. And that really is huge of you to do that. And that's really
well, I look back from when I was applying for college. My parents, my mom is still alive. She's 92. My dad passed away 6 years ago, and they never learned how to speak English. So they wanted us to go to college. They couldn't help us apply or anything. So, I mean, the person who really helped me, and I wouldn't have gone to college if it wasn't for, again, my mentor, Paul Raftery, who helped me go through the process. And so I see kids that are in the same boat, and I just feel that I owe that to them. I mean, I just pay it forward.
That's awesome.
Because they don't have any guidance anywhere
You really
else,
do
so.
deserve that award.
Well, thank you.
You really do deserve that honor. Okay, now right now we're going to play this little game, 5 questions. I've played this with everyone from Joe B to Miss Carla Tuttle to Mr. Molinari. They've all done fantastic. I want to see if you can get 5 out of 5. I think you're prepared for this. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it. I don't know what you're asking, but
all right, time for 5 questions. What's the capital of Portugal?
Capital of Portugal is Coimbra.
Yep, there you go. Now you know a lot about cameras. Who's the celebrity spokesperson for Nikon?
For Nikon, that's what's his name? Kuchner? Kutch. What? I don't even know how to pronounce his name.
Kutcher.
Kutcher.
Cool. Okay, this is a fun one. I want you to complete the game of perfection in 1 minute.
The game of perfection.
You gotta complete this thing in 1 minute. You got 1 whole minute to do this. With your energy, I don't think that should be a problem with you completing it.
All right.
Tell me when you're ready.
Hold on a second. Let me just get them all. This isn't cheating, is it? Putting them all in.
I don't care.
I have glasses. I have to make sure I can see them. It's time for new ones, but.
Oh boy.
All
You
right.
go up a level of thickness, do you?
No. It's just these are all scratched because I throw them around. Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Go.
Where do we go? Here.
Seconds gone by, 45 seconds left.
Let's put that one there.
You're approaching your halfway mark.
No.
Gotta get the easy ones out early. I like the humming action going on there. That's how you work. That's cool. 20 seconds.
I know that one goes there, but no, it doesn't. Get out of there. There you go.
Okay, 10 seconds left, Mr. Pinto.
Ah, not gonna happen, dude.
Hurry up.
Not gonna happen. You're killing me.
Come on. 5 seconds. 4, 3.
Oh. All right, who's done it before? Did Joe? Tell me Joe B didn't do it.
We didn't make Joe B do this.
Oh,
he
okay.
did
He
it.
wasn't capable.
I couldn't.
Okay. What other teachers made it?
No other teachers did this. I wanted to do this with
Alright.
Carla, but I forgot it at home.
All right, so I had 4 left.
Had 4 left. That's not that bad. I had like 6 left.
All right.
I was struggling real bad. Okay. You and Mr. Sasso hang out a lot. Who looks younger, you or him? Your age.
For our age?
Your age.
He's, I gotta admit, he's the young looking guy. He's the young puppy.
That's.
I know. Hey, look, I'm old enough to be his father. As a matter of fact, I think I'm older than
Wait,
his
how old is
father. He's 31.
He is?
Yeah, I'm 54.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh boy.
so
He's 31?
yeah, and he looks young. I mean, I work out with him. He's a young, tough guy, and you know, knowing that his father, I'm pretty sure I'm older than his father. So.
Okay. Alright. Last one. Word around school is that you're a kung fu master. Is that true?
Yeah, I studied Kung Fu in college with an Indonesian group. I was on the martial arts team in college, and then I stayed with it for about 7 years after that.
Cool. We're gonna move the table right now, and I want you to show me your best kick.
I'd like to, but tell you what, I can't. I'm having surgery on this knee.
You can't?
I'm having surgery on my knee on Tuesday, and if I stand up on this knee and kick, it will pop right out, and you'll have to pick me up.
What can you do for us?
What do you want me to do?
How about a punch?
A punch? Like,
How about a punch? Like
how about if I just stay there, sit down, you won't even see it coming. Just look right at me, and right into your face. I don't know.
Okay, I think you got that one. I think you made it. 4 out of 5. I'll give you that one. How
All
about
right.
that? Is that fair?
That's fair.
You can't do perfection, and you scare the crap out of me when you almost punch me. So I think that's a 4 out of 5. All right. Thank you, Mr. Pinto.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with Miss Buckley from French Club. Stay tuned.
Oh, I didn't know I was supposed to.
Hey guys, welcome back. Earlier in the show, I asked Mr. Pinto to show us his best kung fu kick, which he couldn't because of his leg. And I feel sympathetic for that, because that punch, it scared the crap out of anybody, might not have been fun to watch. So we got the idea to, what are we going to do?
All right, I just want to show you. In Kung Fu that I studied, we did a lot of breathing techniques to use the inner power especially when you kick, when you punch, and also to break things. Like the old 1-inch punch, like from here, I would just breathe from my diaphragm and just exhale and use that power. But I want to demonstrate it with something else. So what I want you to do, this is very strong tie. See if you can break it. Wrap it around your hand like this, and just try to break it. If you can break it, as hard as you can without ripping your hands.
Yeah.
I'll guarantee you can't do it because
Who
you're
can
using
do this
strength.
besides you?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Here.
How Bosch, can he do that?
Basha is probably the most athletic person I have ever met. He could be good at anything he does. My wife remembers him in the 5th grade, said she's never seen an athlete like him. But he's strong, he's all muscle. This is from years and years of training from breathing. It's all done with breathing techniques.
Okay.
So what you do, you can't just break it. Like if I'm just going to try muscle, break it muscle. You can't break it with muscle. What you have to do is you have to get it tight around your hand like this.
Well, you did tell me that.
Well, if you don't get it tight, you're going to rip your hand like this. If I do this and it slips, it's going to cut your hand. So I like to wrap it, double wrap it, triple wrap it. And then I'm just going to use breathing like that. And that's it. You just do it from here. You can do it again. Now you try it and you try it.
Okay, so wrap
it tight,
Wrap it
because
tight.
you can cut yourself. So you kind of went into my finger a little bit, but you don't want to. You don't want to. So you give yourself too much there.
You want me to do it?
Yeah. You're not giving yourself enough. You wrap too much on that hand. There you go.
How did you
Don't
figure
cut
this out?
yourself. It's not figuring out. It's all you can do it in with anything. With the power cord, I can break the power cord the same way.
Do it again.
Right now that you got it all scrunched up. Okay, see, wrap it tight like this. See, don't you're kind of like wrapping it all twisted and stuff, right?
Right.
So if you get it tight. Okay, see, I wrap it there and there, so because this is where I'm pulling.
Where you want to
Now,
put one right there?
pulling. This is my hand that I pull, and then you just—it's not straight. It's all from here. It's all from the inner, right from your diaphragm. So it's the same thing. It's like when you throw a punch, you can do that. But if you throw it this way, and at that last minute you exhale, and you're just it would snap you. But anyway, that's all done. I'm a mellow man. I'm not violent. I am not mean and aggressive like Mr. Basha. Mr. Basha's an animal, so he's all, and he's young. He's a 31-year-old, a young puppy like Sass, so it's their world now, not mine.
Well, thank you. This is awesome.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much.
Take
We'll be
care.
right back with Ms. Lyda Buckley. Stay tuned.